A warm welcome to Joburg Today. I'm Riley Sakwe.
And I'm Danica Lilliland.
For those of you who are conscious of their carbon footprint and are looking for an alternative way to enjoy Johannesburg while burning energy and being one with Mother Nature, then go green with Green Cycles. The city of Johannesburg has made massive strides to promote green living and mobility. While commute cycling has been dominant in Europe, Green Cycles may just be the next best thing to inspire the trend locally.
Green Cycles, we believe, is the first of its kind bike share scheme that's going to be launched in Johannesburg. The difference between Green Cycles and any other present bike rental company is the fact that there's going to be multiple locations. Pick up a bike, drop off a bike, use it for the hour, 2 hours, as long as you wish. You know, there's culture here of kind of leisure cycling, but the culture of commute cycling is virtually non-existent. So with over 17 million rands worth of cycle lanes being built, we believe that the time's right to get people out of cars, onto bikes for their daily commute. There's loads of people that would love to cycle, believe they're too unfit to do so. So what happens with these is they're e-bikes, electric, hill approaches, turn the key, and it'll assist you up the hill. The average lifespan of the battery is between 30 to 60 kilometres, but obviously it depends on the weight of the individual on the bike and the terrain.
Partnering with local businesses and malls has resulted in the creation of central hubs where one can charge, rent, and exchange their e-bikes.
We've got quite a few partners at the moment. As I say, Rosebank Mall are on board. That's going to be our central location. So you can take a bike from the mall and take it anywhere within the parks area. Parkhurst has been amazing, allocating space to us to also service the parks area. A lot of local businesses, small businesses, have engaged. So, I mean, it's definitely moving in the right direction. So you join Green Cycles, you actually go onto the website, become a member, receive a unique code, and from there you can go onto a Hire a Bike tab.
With the Eco-Mobility Festival launch in October, e-bikes will come in handy for commuters.
We're going to have 20 bikes within the Sandton CBD at various locations. Presently we are in talks with the Gautrain. They also want to kind of emphasise the fact that when people get off the train, it's just as easy to take a bike to the office or to your meeting as it is to jump in a car.
For those of you who aren't professional cyclists and would like to actually experience Joburg and all its beauty, I would definitely recommend one of these. I mean, they're powerful and you don't have to work half as hard as all the other people do. They're fantastic. I'm Riley Sakwe for Joburg Today.
My name is Vusinova, and I'd rather go blind than not to watch Joburg Today.
Join the conversation on our Facebook page, that's joburgtoday.tv.
And follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today.
And if you're one of those people who are constantly on the move, then pockettv.mobi. That's pocket with an I.
Different mediums often explore the different sides of the same story. The Usual Suspects photography exhibit shows life in Vredendorp through the eyes of an artist who grew up there.
Drug abuse is a major problem in Johannesburg, and the Usual Suspects photography exhibit at the Market Photo Workshop Gallery explores this issue from a unique perspective.
The whole idea behind the Usual Suspect was to confront the stereotypes that are formed around people who are substance abusers. And how I wanted to approach that was for me to engage with them on a personal level, create a friendship with them so that they can open up to me, and what I really wanted to know out of these individuals were who they wanted to be when they were growing up, their dreams, their aspirations that they had, and how they found themselves or got themselves caught up in substance abuse. I feel like this is a subject that has been done over and over again. Even though it was every day in the media, I felt like it was still the same story every time, you know. And so for me, that's why I took the angle of actually spending time with these individuals and getting to know their story instead of forming my own ideas about them or just taking what the newspaper tells me.
It is estimated that about 60% of crime in South Africa is drug-related, and 1 out of every 5 South Africans has substance abuse issues. For the Usual Suspect exhibit, Siposile took a closer look at a Joburg community where this is a very prevalent issue.
This community is called Vredendorp. or slash FITAS, and well, I live in that community, and so for me, I felt like this was the right time for me when I got the Giselle Wolfson mentorship in photography. I felt like it was the right time for me to actually explore this thing that I'm always seeing in my community, you know. It's not only about the people who are affected, but also the people who are involved in it, you know, their families as well. Because now we tend to look at these individuals as just people who are addicts or users or drug users, but then we forget that these people are brothers, their sisters, their fathers, their mothers, you know. So we also have to have that in mind when we look at the next individual, not look at them as just what we see. What I hope for is that the people can be open-minded about substance abuse and the people who are affected by substance abuse.
I'm Samuel Gebhardt for Joburg Today.
My name is Kanja Aitz and you're watching Joburg Today.
There is just something about live theatre performance that you simply cannot get from television or videos.
The National Children's Theatre aims to spark a passion for theatre whilst at the same time aiming to teach children about life lessons.
At the age of 20, Joyce Livingston, the creator of National Children's Theatre, came up with an idea that transformed her speech and drama class to an award-winning theatre experience dedicated to informing and entertaining young audiences.
I think it's important because we believe that theatre can transform children's lives, and through theatre they are able to reach heights that they couldn't reach otherwise. And we see this with all the children who come here, those who watch us, who are at the theatre, and those who participate especially grow enormously.
This long-standing organization not only provides growth and opportunity to exploring oneself as a child, but has allowed young trained thespians alike to put their skills to use and gain much-needed industry experience.
We take students, when we do auditions, we try to audition and also engage young actors who now have the paper qualification but can't get jobs because they have no experience. And this is what we are so keen on. We do that for actors, and we also have another program called our Young Directors Program, which is for students who've qualified with directing as one of their subjects and who can't find jobs, of course, because they don't have experience. So we give them our NACTIs, and we say, all right, produce a play, here are the children, here are all the amenities you need. We have a lovely wardrobe room full of lovely costumes. We have sets. You can use what you like to produce a little playlet with the children.
Staying relevant is always a challenge for organizations that have long existed, but for this one in particular, the aims still run deep.
We're trying to show children that there is professional theatre, and these are standards that theatre should reach. I think that's our aim, is to catch the attention of the children and show them that what we produce here is of world-class standard.
For more than 25 years, the National Children's Theatre has been showing its relevance by not only producing work that is both fun and educational, but also providing a space where young professionals and people who are coming up in the industry can exhibit their skills and hone their craft. I think it's absolutely brilliant what they're doing, and also they should continue doing just that. I'm Riley Sakani-Posakwe for Joburg Today.
We're from Spud 3 and you're watching Joburg Today.
And that brings us to the close of today's show.
So be sure to check out our playlist for more.
That's it from me, Riley.
And me, Danica.
We leave you with the Joburg version of Pharrell Happy.
Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof, because I'm
difference to you.